now we're going to go into the next stage, which is called filler gel coat. We're going to add gel coat with filler powder into it, so it's a bit more pasty. So what we're looking to do here is there's lots of little bits and hollows in this, in here, and we're going to now actually, if we don't actually fill those, we're going to end up with a very pimply surface and a very uneven surface when we come to finish. Gel coat is polyester gel coat resin with the right colour pigment already mixed in the right proportions, and that's very handy for you. This is the way we would recommend it. It's slightly cheaper to go and buy clear gel coat resin, buy the pigment separately, mix the two together. For the pennies that it saves, it's not worth it for yourselves. We would always recommend try and buy the right colour gels from the manufacturer. In this case, this is laser. It's called Vela Grey. It's just the name that was given to it, but you will get a good colour match from this. This is clear gel coat resin with the right pigment mixed in the right proportion, ready to use. And again, it's got an inhibitor in it. It's stopping it going off in air. So Keith is going to here, let's drip in the catalyst. I said it's rough rule is 2% by volume, but you can actually, by using this very simple little bottle, you can just, as he did there, drip it out very easily, mix it all in. Okay, as you can see there, it's very runny. We're adding in colloidal silica into that. One of the reasons we use colloidal silica is much easier substance when it's gone off to sand down afterwards. As you can see there, we've had enough filler powder so it won't flow off the stick. At this point, we wouldn't worry about a brush. We're not trying to finish at this point. We're just going to use the spatula to actually work it into the area. But just work it in. You don't want to leave it super standing out. It just makes life a lot harder to sand down later on. But we don't want it to be shallow either. Just run your spatula over, just trying to get down some of the side points. What we're going to go into now is the next stage where we're actually going to be able to try and finish it so that you won't be able to see the repair. First thing we're going to do is flatten all this off. And again, we're going to use 80 grit sandpaper around a sanding block to rub this nice and flat and to get rid of the excess material. We deliberately left it high because we actually want to fill it up to being level. So what we do while we're doing this now is to actually get it to a stage where we can actually finish it so the repair is actually hidden. As you can see, that sandpaper is now completely clogged up with that dust. So we've actually got the change. There is very little point you keep on working with that. It's going to take you a very long time to flatten it off. So I said you're going to go through the sandpaper, but it's not expensive. The materials aren't that expensive. What you can see here is that there are quite a few hollows still left in this. And this is very common when we're trying to do quite a big area of gel filler, that you're not going to get it completely filled in the first attempt. You get air pockets and voids in there, and they collapse on the gel. So what we would actually go in with another gel filler coat here just to get all these little hollows filled up. If you don't, they will remain. The finished gel is very thin. It will not fill up these little hollows. Hope you found this video useful and give you some useful tips. We will be at the RYA Suzuki Dinghy Show at Alexandra Palace in 2015. Very easy to find. We're in the Great Hall underneath the organ. We will be doing live demonstrations for boat repairing. You come and see us there. Any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. We will have several of us there who can talk you through any situation you have. Also, please check out our other boat repair videos, which will be appearing on the website.